What's going on, fellow drummers? We're down here in the drum room because today I am finally bringing the video to you that several people have requested and I just haven't done it. I figured there's so many out there, but everyone does it differently, everyone uses different things, and I've just kind of ignored it. So before I did a video on how I quickly and easily clean natural finish cymbals. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out there. Today I'm going to show you how I quickly clean my brilliant finish cymbals. Again, so many people have different ways of doing it with different products. I find that this is actually, for me, the quickest, cleanest, and easiest way of doing it. So check this out. I use a product called Goo Gone. It comes in both just bottle form, but then you can also get it in spray form. And then I just do some soap and water, just some Dawn soap and water when I'm done cleaning it. And then I use some white rags, some terry towels, and yes, I do put on gloves when I'm doing this because there's nothing worse than when you're done and you're trying to put it back and you start putting on all these fresh fingerprints that you just took off. So I do use gloves until I put it on the kit, and then once I start playing it doesn't matter anyways. And you're doing a horrible revolving cleaning schedule on brilliant finish cymbals. But just to show you, this is just an 18-inch cymbal that I got. It has not been cleaned yet. And just right before I started this, I cleaned the matching 17. So we're gonna hope to get this to look like this, and I'll show it to you in real time. Super simple, super easy. So why don't we go ahead and let's get started. All right, here is my 18-inch. Lots of stick marks, some dirty fingerprints, a couple other things in there. And just as easy as that, I'm just gonna take my Goo Gone, I'm just gonna open this up, and I'm just gonna put some right on the rag. Now, with that said, as easy breezy as this, I'm just gonna go ahead and start wiping with the grooves, and look at that. Whoa. Instantly. Stick marks, fingerprints, everything else. Now, is it going to be 100% perfect? No. Am I applying any pressure? No, look at this. I'm just using a couple fingers. That's it. No real pressure. And I just follow the grooves. Now, as far as when you get to the logos, what I like to do is I like to go around the logos the best that I can without touching them. And I make sure I get the cymbal as clean as I can. So the edges for me are the hardest to clean because I tend to hit really hard at the edge. So I'm going to put more pressure on this edge. And then once I feel that I've got that clean, I'm going to come back to this logo and I'm going to get as close to the logo as I can first, without touching it. Get any hard stick hits that are right next to it. And then with zero pressure, I'm just gonna lightly go over the top of the logo like once or twice. And that's it. I stay away from the logo, but with no pressure, it still takes away a lot of those markings. Look at that. Without doing any real work, just like this, the cymbal is virtually back to new. All right, and there's all your grime. So I'm gonna flip this over, get a clean spot, just kind of rework this. And again, I tend to stay away from the logo if you haven't watched. I go around it, but not on it. And once I'm good with that, I'll take that spray bottle of water and I just give it a quick spray. Take my terry towel. Whoops. And I just wipe that down. Now don't forget, the back sides of these get just as bad. So you can see, I hope you can see, all the oils and the fingerprints from going underneath. I can use that same towel that I was just using and quickly, easily remove any fingerprints. Again, I stay clear of that logo. And then once I've gotten everything else, then I'll just go over it once, twice, boom, done. And I'll take my spray bottle, give it a quick spray, and that's just soap and water. Flip that back over, and look at that. As shiny as can be. Let's do another one. I'll show you my ride cymbal because my ride cymbal is really bad. So let's switch this out. Here's my ride cymbal. You can see lots and lots of stick marks, especially around the bell where I tend to beat it up pretty good. But I'm going to show you right here real quick. Let's take that same Goo Gone, a new towel, spray that on there. That's it, just like that. And again, in real time, we just quickly, look at that, go with the grooves. I'm not even putting any real pressure on it. And then if you have something that is stubborn, I mean, I can put a lot more pressure in there if I needed to really try to get that off. But I am barely putting any pressure on it. I'm just letting the cleaner do all the work. And the bell. Oh, that's pretty. And then I think one of the tricks too is, like I said, I'm going in a motion with the grooves. And there's my ride. Nice and shiny again. Nice and shiny again. I'll show you one last one, and it's some deep, deep fingerprint. So let me grab that cymbal. This is my AAX Explosion, and you can see it's actually fairly clean, but lots of fingerprints. I have a lot of students who like to grab these cymbals and whatnot. But again, we're just going to take a new rag, nice, quick, easy. I'll show you right in front of you. I'm going to take my Goo Gone, just put a little bit on there. That's it. Close that back up. And look at that. What a difference. What a difference. Quick, easy, no problem at all. So in a nutshell, that's basically how I quickly and easily clean all of my cymbals. And now that I started, I've got the rest of my drum set to go because I can't just clean a couple and leave it. But I thought I would make this video because it had been asked for, and I feel bad that I haven't had a chance to do it. But I figured there were so many different videos out there about how people do it. You guys didn't really need mine, but maybe you try it and you find that this is much easier than like bars, you know, whatever they use, that bar stuff, or any liquid polish that you gotta go, oh man, you gotta go in there and use it and then wipe it back off, let it sit for a minute. Or some of you crazy guys that use things like ketchup. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I guess that works. I've seen it work, but that's just nuts. There's no need to get all that crazy stuff in there when you can just take this, do a real quick rub down without even doing any pressure or trying, and get all of that off. Just that easy. and make life, I'm all about making life as easy as I can. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments and I'll answer anything I can, the best that I can. Or if there's another video that you want to see, let me know too, and I'll make that video also. Thanks for watching. Take care.